Okay, I just want to show you something. Yeah, I did a video a while back trying to resolve this thing and had kind of workarounds, but there's a more permanent solution for it. So if you are creating something where you are going to create a, if you can call it a clipping mask, so this object, for example, is going to be placed inside this gray area, and where it goes outside the area, it will clip, it will cut it there. There's two ways of doing it. You can use this, insert here. I've done a video on that, but I'll show you the better and easier way. Is that you take the area, for example, it's ellipse, and this is the curve. So you're going to drag it over the curve and then move it to the right of the actual little square box, and it will clip it inside here. Look at this. I'm going to drag here and then over there, okay, and let go. So now if I take this shape and I move it, it's normal, but if it goes there, it will clip. It will stay inside that area. So that's what basically clipping is. But here is an artifact here. If you notice, there is a white line here. And often happens when you import stuff, maybe if you've got some other products like whether it's a illustrator file and you're bringing it in, and you find these lines occur between these clipping masks and so forth. How do you resolve it? I've tried using all different techniques of selecting areas and changing colors and all that, but that's not the solution. So I'm going to just take this out here. Let me delete that, and I'm going to do the same with a picture, because this was my challenge that I had. So I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to drag it over there, inside there. Okay, it's better just to align the picture first so you can see it, but I know where it is basically. So I've dragged it in my layers palette. Okay, for those of you who didn't see that correctly, so it was here, I dragged it across here. So now you can see it. And then in my layers, I'm going to drag it over the curves and to the right. And then it creates this clipping mask. So I can put this object inside. So it clips inside here. But here again, you see the same thing happening. There's this little white line. Okay. So how do we resolve it? You go up to edit. You go to settings. And it's in an unusual place, but under performance, you see it says use precise clipping. And just check this out. I'm going to zoom in. You see the white line. If I check that box, boom, there it's gone. So what it is actually when you place something in something else and it creates a clipping mask, there's that artifact that comes up there. I should think that they should put this on by default, and you can switch it off if you want to. But anyhow, and switch it back off again. There you see the white line. And there it's gone. Okay. And it's as simple as that, folks. So hopefully I've taken a little bit of frustration away from you if you've seen these lines after you bring a whole lot of vectors in. It's not the same thing as having, for example, let me just specify, like having an area like this and you're going to cut this thing up. We're not talking about when you select this line here. These are kind of guides to show you where the cuts are. It's not that we're talking about. Because if I click off here, you're not going to even know if there's a cut line. If you click on here, then you'll see it. But this isn't that. This is an actual clipping mask that has this little white effect on it that we disable if we go into the settings as I've shown you under performance. Okay, cool. So hopefully that helps you. Have a blessed day and shalom to everybody.